out there in my community and create opportunities for other young people. Some of us have got the chance to read a report, a paper written by the Global Coalition for Education, where they talk about the 4 characteristics of education being available, accessible, acceptable, and adaptable. For me, I thought education is available in Burundi today, but it's not accessible to everyone. Many orphans can't go to school. There was education, but I was kicked out of school at some point. And so to me, today, I'm working with an NGO called Youth Globe. And what I do is to make sure that for those young people who are hardworking, but cannot make it to school, we work with our partners to get them to school. But there's another focus. Why are they going to school? And I'm now getting to the question of purpose of education. I feel like we should not just go to school, like the gentleman said, to just learn how to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1 + 1 is 2. How do we apply the lessons we learn to real life to make sure that we are contributing to the sustainable development of the communities we live in today and the communities we want to see in the future? And that's why we have in Youth Globe, that's the NGO I'm leading in Burundi, we have programs like innovation and entrepreneurship to make sure that young people who are learning about math and science, they use their knowledge to create something tangible in their communities. We have programs like responsible citizenship to make sure we're not just learning about creating things and becoming rich, but we are also thinking about sustainable ways of contributing to our communities so that we make sure no one is left behind.
Thank you, Sala. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut you because I want to get as many questions from the audience as possible and we're running short of time. Does anybody want to add anything to the question around the purpose of education? I think Sala also covered that. In your country, you can just speak about what you thought, what the purpose of education in your country is. Anna, I see you're eager for that. Go for it.
If to speak about my country, about Moldova, of course the purpose of education is to help people to improve their life, the quality of their life, and of course to participate to development of our country, because we are a developing country, not a developed one. But it's very similar with what you said about the thinking, like we are going to school to have the same thing or to think in the same way, or we are going to school because we should go, or we are going to school or later to university because it's fancy and everyone does, so you should go. So it's gap between which is the purpose and set by government and how the citizens and people understand this. That's why what we are doing in Moldova, we are doing peer education. We try to do to mobilize young people, and not just young people, to understand that education is needed, and the purpose of education is not just to go because it's fancy or to lose time. It's to improve your life, to improve your country, and to be better.
Thank you very much, Anna. And thanks to you as well, Sala2. So now what I want us to do is to move the discussion a little bit to get you guys, I'm sure you guys have things going on in your mind, questions you want to ask, comments you want to make. We've seen the video. We've talked about the unacceptable inequality in the world, 61 million kids out of school, 250 million young people who are not learning, who are not having this access, all of the issues these guys have talked about. So if you have first any questions to the group, but you're also welcome to make a comment or a contribution, because as I said, we're going to